Hey guys, and welcome back to another Eating Consciously podcast. I'm Ed, and today I am going to show you how to make a tomato and avocado dip. So it's relatively easy. I already cut up the tomatoes actually. I used grape tomatoes, so I just kind of cut them in half. You can use regular sized tomatoes too. And you just want to cut them into small pieces. And if you want to get really fancy, you can run them underwater and take out the seeds. But I don't really think that that's necessary. So that's about 1 pint of grape tomatoes there. So, or else it would just be 2 regular-sized tomatoes chopped up. And I'm gonna do 2 avocados. So this is what they should look like, and sometimes you'll see the sticker on it. It says ripe now. That's usually a lie, so don't go by that. You want to feel it. You should be able to make an indentation with your finger, but it shouldn't be so soft. It should still have a little bit of firmness to it. And this one actually does feel like, because I bought it a couple days ago, it does feel like it's a little bit overly ripe, so when we cut it open, there's probably going to be some brown spots, but that's alright. As long as it's not too bad, you can usually use it anyway. Yeah, see there's a couple, there's a few brown spots. It just means that it's really ripe. It's almost the same thing as when a banana gets really ripe. It's not going to hurt you, so you can go ahead and eat it anyway. And I also wanted to show you how to take out the seed in case you don't know this. You just put it down, you crack your knife, and then, whoop. So that was probably not the best example, but you get the idea. So then what you do is you want to take the knife and run it down and make lines inside of the avocado, just like this. And then you can go ahead and just pop it right out of the skin. There you go. You might have to help it out a little bit. And if it starts to fall apart a little bit, that's fine. This one's just so ripe that it's going to fall apart a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing with the other one. You want to cut down. You just want to make sure you don't cut all the way through. So again, we cut down, we score it. And then you can even run your knife between the skin and the avocado a little bit just to help kind of loosen it up. And then I'm just going to go ahead and push it out, just like that. And just take out any little pieces of skin or anything that might have been stuck in there. And I'm just going to quick rinse my hands. And then all I'm going to do is just chop it up a little bit more so we have about cubes. It'll go nicely. So now that our avocado is all chopped up, we're going to go ahead and make the dip. And this is the easiest part of the whole thing. So we're going to take the dip. First we're going to take a bowl, throw in the tomatoes. And you know, the idea for this dip actually came from a sandwich that I always make. I make it on like a whole wheat baguette bread. But unfortunately they were out of the bread, so I decided to turn it into a dip. And then I'm also going to add all of the avocados. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. Add all the avocados into the bowl. And then what we're going to do is add... and by the way, my pressure cooker is about to go off, so if you hear a loud noise, don't be alarmed. I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of mustard. I like the stone ground mustard or the German mustard, but you can use any kind of mustard you like. And I'm also going to add a tablespoon of Vegenaise. If you don't like Vegenaise or you don't want to add it in, you certainly don't have to. And then, real quickly, I'm just going to add some fresh cracked black pepper in here, and add as much or as little as you like. I'm also going to go ahead and add some little bit of salt, not too much, but you do need a little bit of salt to give the tomatoes some flavor. So It does seem like I'm putting a lot, but there's not very much left in the grinder, so it's coming out very lightly. Alright, so that's basically it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stir this whole thing up. And it's a really chunky salad, so it's not... If you want it to be more fine, you can chop everything up finer. But then what you can go ahead and do with this is you could, like I said, I would make a sandwich with it with whole wheat baguette bread. But they didn't have it at the store. So, since they didn't have the bread, I'm actually going to go ahead and just use... I took some blue corn tortillas. And what I did was I cut them up into sixths, and I put them on a baking sheet. And then I'm going to put them into the oven for about 300 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes, just until they're crispy and chip-like. So then I'm going to use it like that, so you can go ahead and just dip them right in. But you could, if you have the bread available, you can slice it like bruschetta style and top it with this. You could also get pitas and stuff it into a pita. So there's really, and quite frankly, you could just eat it like this, like a salad. So there's endless options, and it's really quick and easy to make. So I hope you go ahead and try this one. Alright, thanks for watching.